Hi, I'm Christina from York Professional Care and Education. I'm a nature educator and camp director, and today I'm here to talk to you about the figure 8 knot. This knot is the basic figure 8. The reason it's called the figure 8 is because it does make this 8 shape where you have a top loop and a bottom loop, and that's a little hint to know if you've done it correctly, is if you can see if it looks the same on the front and the back, and if you can see all the ways it makes an 8. So there's the top loop and there's the bottom loop. So as we're doing the figure 8, as we're creating it, we're going to be doing it either right or left-handed, whichever works better for you. I'm going to be using my right hand as my primary tying hand. So if you're left-handed, you can just flip this. What we need to do to create a figure 8 knot is to create a top loop, bring it around the front. So we've made the top of our 8. Now, what we need to do is we need to go underneath to make the bottom part of our 8. So if you've ever seen one of those fancy and signs, an ampersand, it kind of looks like that, or almost like a treble clef if you're a music person. So we've come over the top, we've come around, made a loop, come over the top, we've gone back under. Now, while holding everything in place, we're going to take that tail and we're going to stick it back through the original loop. And then as we tighten things up, I think it also kind of looks like a pretzel in different situations, kind of like one of those fancy braided soft pretzels. But we're seeing that form. We're seeing that there's a tail coming out the top, one going out the bottom, and then we're going to pull it tight. And there we have it. There's our figure 8 knot. So again, to tie that knot, what we're doing is we're creating a bend. We're crossing our tail over. We're crossing our tail back under, making sure to hold that space. Now we're going to take that tail and come through that original loop, pull it tight. Now, you're going to, sometimes when you pull on this knot, it can do what's called capsizing, and that's where a piece of it falls over funny. So what we want you to do is called dressing your knot. And what that means is kind of pushing and pulling until it looks really tidy, looks really pretty. And beyond being pretty, which is one of the many reasons to do it, the reasons to dress your knot mean that they work really effectively. They are easier to untie when they are properly dressed, and they're easy to identify. This is especially important for climbers because their lives can depend on the right kind of knot. In our situations, we're not putting our ropes under that much stress or tension. However, it's just a good practice to be in, making sure that our ropes are set properly. So a properly dressed knot just means it's tidy. It's not, you know, gonna try and make this one less pretty. You know, it's hard to do with the figure 8, but you'll know when it looks good, and you'll feel really proud of what it looks like.